What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Hope y'all having a great day. So we're going to do what is Christmas all about, and then the promise of Christmas. So let's go to Romans 8:12 or Romans 28, and it says this. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. John 15:9. As the Father has loved me, so have I loved you. Now remain in my love. If you keep commandments, you will remain in my love. As I kept my Father's command and remain in his love. I told you this so that my joy my joy may be in you, and that your joy may complete. My command is love. Love each other as I love you. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one life for one friend. Devotional. Yesterday or Saturday, Saturday, Friday. Yes, yesterday we learned that the whole reason Christmas is joyful is because it's celebrations of the or arrival of Christ or Jesus in a human. Flesh is blood here on earth. It is seriously mind blowing. But what if we don't feel particularly particularly joyful? Do you have to walk around with a smiling mouth all the time, even if things are bad? No, you should. No, you should don't. I might have to Be right back. Joy is more than a smile. It's different from happiness. Think about Mary and Joseph on the night Jesus was born. Remember day one of this Bible plan. Yeah, but probably weren't two smiling faces when they had to step over an actual animal poo in a barn so that they could have a baby and camp on hay for the night. Mary and Joseph could have joy because they knew that even though they were uncomfortable, God was with them. They knew that even though Jesus would have to die, it would be to fulfill God's plan to save all humanity. It's not part, partly happy though. No, it's not better than happy. It's joyful. Joy is lasting sense that everything is okay because God is in control. He works or he is working everything together for good. Sometimes joy is loud with cheering, shouting and laughing. laughing, 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 laughing. But sometimes it's quiet thanks for an answered prayer. Sometimes joy is so strong there are tears. Joy is something that can only be fully understand though a deep understanding of God. Joy is yours when your life or when you live life's God calls you to live. It is good. He is love, or He is love. His love never fails. He is with you no matter what. He sent Jesus to show everyone how to live in love and all the time. In John 15:10-11 calls the abiding in God's love, stay with it every day with or that path to joy, not just Christmas season, but always. Today's note. Today's first song, I'm not going to actually. So ask yourself, what is one thing I'm grateful for about who God is? Ideas. He's always with me. He loves me and always good. He shows me how to have joy. Challenge. Grab a notebook or a blank journal. If you don't have either, then grab a few sheets of paper. Staple or fold them together. On the first page, write down today's date and your answer to the answer to the ask yourself. Questions above challenge yourself to write down one new thing you're grateful for about God each day for the last week. Now let's go to the promise of Christ Christmas. May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit. Devotional. Super easy. Devotional. Christmas is the season that can be jam packed with stuff. Holiday parties at work, school, celebrations for your kids, tons of presents to buy, decorations to put up, or family to visit, big dinners to prepare. The list could go on and on. Sure, Christmas is the most wonderful time of the year, but it often also is the busiest season of the year. While most of the things that fill our schedules at Christmas are fun and exciting things we want to do, they still take our time and attention. And the more time and addition, attention, attention we give to those things, that less we have to focus on what makes Christmas the best season ever. We miss the chance to focus on the promise of God's fulfilled in the birth of Christ or of Jesus Christ. During this holiday season, make an effort to make room for Jesus. During the holiday season, make an effort to make room. I just read that. To find the joy, hope, and peace of the season that can only come from Him. Look at your schedule each week this Christmas season. Oh, Christmas almost here. Where can you find time to spend with Jesus? It doesn't have to be an hour. and hours. This can be a sample of giving a few extra time or extra minutes with or in the morning to prayer, journaling, listening to music, or chatting with your family about what Christmas means to you. Whatever it is for you, give yourself time to remember what Christmas is all about this year. Man, let's go to the hope of Christmas. Let's go to Matthew 2 1. After Jesus was born in Bethlehem in Judah, during the time of kings, Harden and Magi from the east came to Jerusalem. Devotional. Is Jesus worth the journey? Read Matthew 2 1. Searching for the truth isn't a part time job. It takes everything you have. The wise men teach us this is Christmas story. The wise men were willing to go to any length to find truth. Matthew 2 1 says, when Jesus was born, some wise men from east came to Jerusalem. We can assume that the wise men traveled many miles from the far east to the middle east, a great expanse, to find Jesus. Jesus was born in Bethlehem, which is just 6 miles from Jerusalem. At the time of Jesus' birth, Jerusalem was the spiritual center of the world. All kinds of spiritual activities was taking place in Jerusalem. All of the major religious leaders of the world were in Jerusalem, but none of them were seeking Jesus. Only people on the outside, the wise men from the complete different culture, were were looking for Jesus. King Herod missed baby Jesus. So did the business leader of Bethlehem. To you can have Jesus right in your missed it, and still miss him if you're not looking for him. But the wise men looked for Jesus. But the wise men looked. They were willing to make a 4 to 5 months trip across a scorching hot desert to find Jesus. They were sorry or serious about seeking Jesus or seeking God. They were willing to do whatever it takes to find him. The wise that's wise is what we need to do as well. We can't let anything get in the way of our search for God. It's the most important achievement in the world. God said that the kingdom of heavens is like a pearl that is valuable. We will sell everything we have to get. It seems the wise men from the east understand the long before Jesus ever spoke the proper. The wise men were willing to give up everything. They had to worship Jesus. They were willing to give up the comforts of their own homes for a long, tough journey because they had the right motivate in searching for Jesus. They want to worship him. What will you give up in order to worship Jesus? So, what will you give up? Um, that will conclude today's message of that. I want y'all to keep hitting the like button, subscribe button, share button. I really do appreciate it if y'all would. Um, I don't mind if y'all see this tomorrow or whatever, but I will probably do one tomorrow. It depends. Wednesday, Wednesday morning and Christmas morning, I'll be on here because my brother's coming in Wednesday, um, Wednesday afternoon, about 11 or 12. Don't know yet. So I want you all to have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So I'll be back on here tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday morning. Uh, Friday I will probably do it. Friday morning I will, or not Friday morning, but Friday night I'll be able to do the stream. I won't be able to bring this, but I'll bring my headset. So hope y'all have a great day and go Thunder.